The two women were trapped in the pool for over 5 hours. The pool's cover had only a small opening that couldn't be opened from the inside. At that moment, the pool cleaner discovered them but walked straight to their backpacks, took out the money from their wallets, and grabbed their bank cards. Then the cleaner went to the pool control room, turned off the surveillance cameras, and switched on the lights. She came to the edge of the pool and told the women in the water that she had been fired by the pool owner that day. Without a job, she couldn't pay her rent. If they wanted to be rescued, they had to tell her the pins for their bank cards. The younger sister said this was extortion. Seeing they weren't cooperating, the cleaner immediately turned off the lights and then shut down the pool's heating system. To survive, the older sister finally gave in. The cleaner went to get the money. But as the heating system was turned off, the water temperature began to drop, and they started shivering from the cold. What's worse, the older sister's diabetes flared up. Her medicine was in the backpack, and her low blood sugar almost made her faint. The cleaner had actually returned earlier and was eavesdropping on their conversation but had no intention of letting them out. The younger sister pounded on the cover, saying she had already given her the pin. But the cleaner said there was only $80 in the account, which was far from enough. She then walked away. The younger sister decided to get back at her. She sharpened a plastic piece and called the cleaner over, saying she would give her more money. The cleaner came closer to the vent. The younger sister seized the moment and stabbed at her. The cleaner was injured but also enraged. She went to the control room and began to pump disinfectant into the water. The sisters tried to block the water outlet, but the water pressure was too strong and it was useless. The older sister soon fainted from the disinfectant. The younger sister started begging the cleaner for mercy. The cleaner came to the pool and said she wanted the diamond ring. With no other choice, the older sister took off the ring and passed it through the vent, promising not to call the police. The cleaner went to the control room, entered the code to open the cover. But the owner had changed the code, and the cover wouldn't open. After telling the sisters the truth, she turned and left. The two women were once again in despair. By this time, they had been trapped in the pool for 7 hours. The older sister was in a coma from low blood sugar. With no other choice, the younger sister swam towards the underwater drain. She grabbed the grate, trying to pull it out. With her effort, the grate loosened a bit. She came back to the surface to catch her breath and then went back down to pull again, but the grate was hard to remove completely. To get a better grip, she tied a swimsuit around the grate and pulled with all her might. When she ran out of oxygen, she came back up to breathe. After several attempts, the grate became looser and looser. Finally, she pulled it out. She swam back to the surface, grabbed the grate, and smashed it against the cover above. It worked! The cover started to crack. She kept hitting it until a large hole appeared. She quickly pulled her sister out of the water and gave her the medicine. Soon, her sister regained consciousness.